and signs on Kasul's cell phone indicated he had a fascination with biting.
You can fantasizing about it. He had a cell phone of him pretending to bite it.
Kasul's DNA profile matched the DNA of the blood found on the floor.
That's what that is.
To Sarah's body.
That is the result. That, my friends, is the result of slipping and falling, not on one, but two puddles of water. Here. Yeah. Anyway, somebody, okay, this video is gonna skip and lollygag over a million different subjects, because that's just how my brain works. Yeah, it's not broken, it works. And first of all, okay, somebody had left me a message about, okay, they left me video of Michael Jackson. You want to be starting something, got to be starting something, howdy, hold on. Okay, and they said something about, like Sammy Hagar and Van Halen, you better finish what you started. Hey, I'm done. I'm completed what I started, okay? So that was needless and derogatory. So there. And when I do this, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm angry. It's just a statement of my higher being. And the towel is for oiling the hair down, because the hair is dry and brittle. And ever since I can remember, that's why I don't have my hairdresser anymore. We went to blows, and stupid fuck would he would pull. Like, if you pull on my scalp, it literally hurts. It literally cringes me to death. Sometimes not, but 90% of the time, the scalp is sensitive to pulling, and that's just because my brain is so astronomically sound and secure and tight in there from falling on my face and Sturgis on the concrete, that it's highly sensitive. And so here's a heads up, you know, from here on out, I'll do my own fucking hair, okay? Okay, now, all this talk in the fucking, news about unemployment, what are we gonna do, outsourcing, all this fucking shit, is so bogus, and it's so smoke and mirrors, and it is so, I can see through you now, the rain is gone. Everybody in America has woken up to the shit that's going on, and thank God, because it was almost too late. Not quite, it still could falter, but you know, crime doesn't pay, so let's all figure out a way to, and selling pot. Oh, Colorado is busted. They don't have any more pot left. Oh, well, Why don't we just open up exchanges in 51 states and British Columbia and call it good and start raking in, because nobody's going to forgive the American deaths. I mean, these presidents and future presidents are going to go to their grave owing other superior third world nations $1 million fucking dollars times $20 million, you know, a month. And so, rocksolidgranite.com. Yeah. I know when my muscles are at peak, when I can't really easily turn around and wipe my bunghole because it's in between two massive 25-pound bowling balls that are rock solid. DriveGranite.com. So, needless to say, I just showered and washed my ass, and it feels good. And then I thought I had a shitload of dirty dishes, and come to find out, and it only took me a few minutes to do it, because I hate doing dishes. Almost as much as I hate stupid comments from idiots that think they're like Gandhi, you know, they're just so up on all this shit that they can't put it to good use. Okay, and for instance, I had death. No, that's not why I'm wearing this, but I had death. These big red, an abrasion like burn type things on both of my neck. And so somebody said, "Oh, you're allergic to the soap." Okay, there's laundry soap, there's shower soap, there's bottles of soap, there are bars of soap, and when you throw all this shit together, you get, I can't think of the term right now, but y'all know what it is. You get a problem. And and the doctor wasn't calling the shots. Her fucking assistant was calling the shots. Wonder why. Yeah, instead of getting a little tube of shit to take care of it in the office, I had to open my mouth and mention that I didn't have any funds, and then boom, instantaneously. Oh, give her the generic shit and make her go, when she gets money, make her go to the fucking pharmacy then. In the meantime, I'm suffering with a burning, irritating neck that I will kill somebody over. And so, and then I think I'm covered. I think I'm covered as an American that needs insurance, because I'm in the top 1 to 10%. I'm a percentile, and I figured that out clear back in '89. And we won't go into that story, but let's see, where was I next? Let's see, I was, what the hell is this? What is this sticking out of his ass? This looks like a pot, a white pot that should be a pot of gold. He's got this thing here, and he's whatever. RockSolidDriveGranite.com. Okay, right, yeah, I mentioned the bowling ball cheeks and the bunghole I can't reach. Okay, and then, so the doc gives me this generic cream to put on my owie neck, my irritated neck. And the guy has to compound it at the store. He's got to compound that shit, you know. It's just not, it doesn't just fly off the shelf there. And then I get a letter in the mail from my provider of my medication, and it says that you have received a special cream that is so special that from here on out you'll never be able to get it again, to sum it all up. And I'm like, okay, then I better just hang on to this shit, because if it ever happens again, I'll be SOL, shit out of luck, up a creek without a paddle. So, thank you, insurance company, for covering that for me, because there was nothing I could do about it. I needed some compounded medication to get rid of it, and it worked. It got rid of it. Praise the Lord. Oh, and John Tesh, Otosh, you irritate the fuck out of me. You mention topics that just get my goat. Yeah, and I'm a Capricorn. You get my fucking goat, okay, dude? So, try to not irritate me like that. Like my neck was irritated. You just scruffle under my feathers and just ripple them up like this, and just like, you stupid fuck, I could strangle you, bitch. Anyway, okay. Okay, about this unemployment bullshit. We all could have something to do. Let me tell you, we all could have something to do in order to keep getting my disability check, which to Congress is astronomical and needs fixing. In return for that, I could be volunteering my services, like at an old folks home. Here, and there are like millions of them here. Okay, 2 years ago, I attempted to get a job like that. And furthermore, over 10 or 15 years ago, in 2001, I got me a CNA degree, a CNA certificate, but I never got the certificate. The minute I said that I didn't want to work in the hospital, and I said I wanted to work for a private individual, but get her out of there. You know, that's it. I mean, that's all I had to say. And then they probably dug and investigated into my past and found out, oh man, this girl's got problems. But at that time, the problems were that minute. Now, they're bigger than the screen, okay? And I'm not complaining, I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, so I went out to this old folks place here, and I thought, oh, how gay and wonderful. Look at all the old people are sitting here, and somebody's playing the piano, and they're all singing their favorite songs. And I thought, well, I can do that. I can sing with a bunch of old people. You know, I may not always be able to read books to Rugrats, but dealing with old people who are like not even there, that's right up my alley. As a matter of fact, any disabled person who's not there and is hospitalized in some form or manner, it is right up my alley. And I got that. I can prove that too. See this? A plus. A fucking plus. Okay, now, I am not sitting here bragging about my talent, because according to the consensus, to a massive amount of people of authority that I am not good enough to work in such a capacity. I just need to scoot my little ass out the door, because Joe Schmo with a degree, they went to 6 years of college and they have a fucking degree that says they know how to wipe somebody's ass, okay, or move their bed up when they're, or their back or their pillow, whatever. You know, they're more qualified than I'll ever be. Got me? So this is why Don Adi, who leaves messages on my Facebook page, he thinks I need rescued or something, that I'm teetering over the edge, that I'm drinking a gallon of CLC a day or something like that, something fucking stupid like that. Don't plagiarize me or whatever, you know the word I'm trying to think of. Don't tell me I need to get out of the darkness. Don't tell me I need to get out more. Don't try and convince me that everything's just fine. Because it's not, okay? And it hasn't been for a long time. Back in the day, I went to high school. I went to school and I had jobs, okay? Steve Jobs jobs, okay? My experience goes clear back to when I was 13, 14 years old, okay? And it should be against the law. We should be petitioning Congress right now to say 13 and 14-year-old kids don't have to be 16 to work at fucking McDonald's, okay? That's where they screw up, okay? You can't get hired when you're, I mean, and I'm not talking about working on a farm. You're born into a farm. You're not born into working, making beds or popping open can tops, flip pops, you know. You're not born into working in a restaurant and making eggs Benedict or some shit like that. You gotta start at the bottom, and it's lonely at the top. But the Sluice Restaurant, Super 8 Lodge, Holiday Inn, you name it. I bought my own clothes. I spent my own money on bubble gum and bought my own makeup. Oil of Olay, yeah, that's what I used to use back in the day. Oil of frickin' Olay. Okay. Okay, and then let's see. I said earlier that we need to be put to work doing stuff we're good at, irregardless of whether our criminal history is 3 feet long. They always say, oh, there's still hope. Get out there and pound the pavement and look for a job. Just do it, okay? No, I'm done doing that, okay? The last job I had was my dream job, if it wasn't for my fucking boss. Yeah, if it wasn't, but I'm glad I met the owner's wife. She was cool, yeah. Anyway, now I stand forever being in court. You know, can I just go for a year and a half or 2 without having to appear my dirty fucking stinking ass in court? Can I do that? Without somebody fucking getting in my face? Somebody who knows that I'm a live wire and I trip easily? Yeah, it's a little hot under the collar at the thought of it. But the answer isn't to just throw me out into the street with nothing but a car. Okay? That's not the answer for anybody. Alright? No, it's not. Alright, yeah, I post in random videos on my page. And just because I do that doesn't mean I'm an atheist lover or I've ventured from my roots being born as a Catholic. I've ventured so far to the left that I can even perceive and understand somebody that doesn't believe. And that's fucking ridiculous. And just like the doctor's assistant was calling the shots, you go sit in a pew and give 10%, I mean daily, these people probably give 10% of their income, but these people have money. I choose to give to another organization that desperately needs the money, okay, desperately. We got the Pope driving a Harley now. We've got him saying abortion is cool, it's all right, don't kill people over it. What? I listen to all genres of radio stations. I tolerate the religious right. I tolerate hip-hop. I tolerate country once in a while. I despise jazz. So when I get on that fucking bus with that one bus driver and all she can play is B.B. King, I want to puke. Okay, I want to puke. And there's a story behind that, and there was a reason why my brain rejects jazz, okay? There's a reason why. People just don't do shit or act a certain way without a deep-seated reason for doing so, okay? Go. Suck a big one. No, just kidding. Anyway. Gary. I get a kick out of Gary. It's not that I believe in all of his philosophies or I think he's a genius or I think he's hot because we're the same age and boy wouldn't it be nice if he and I could hook up. No. I enjoy intelligent conversation. Hello. So, if you think this is conceited and facetious, you haven't seen nothing yet. I mean, yes, I did say, is Kathy Griffith, is she out of the closet yet, like Anderson Cooper? I say shit like the Chelsea lately slept with, or was going with 50 Cent. How big is it? This is what inquiring minds need to know. How big is that ish? For now, I'm gonna cut this short here and see what else. Did I have anything else? Here's a paddle. If you come over and visit and get out of line, I'll just whack you right here in the neck. I'll just haul off and just decapitate you with this piece of wood, with this incense holder that I have no incense for holding. And I did buy this. I bought this Jube gel set, for a friend of mine, but her and I aren't friends anymore because of AT&T. They were ringing, my phone was ringing into two different friends of mine. Instead of ringing into me, it was ringing into her, and obviously she got irritated. So we're severed at the bone there. Anyway, I'm going to comb this shit out. It's oil. I think I could leave it on for 4 hours and it might help. So. Oh, it's a nice day out, and of course when it's a nice day out it's like, oh, it's a beautiful day out. Why aren't you out frolicking in it? Well, because I'm a night owl. Hello. Give me a job working from 11 to 7 in the morning, anywhere. Well, in a hotel. Yeah, right over here. But don't count on the records and the books being accurate. That's not up my alley. That's for Casey Peterson and Associates or whatever. Okay, yeah, whatever. And, you know, you can see how fast this world is spinning and how... But I seen a documentary on the History Channel many years ago. And I'm in a firm belief that, well, we could possibly have Third World War here. We could possibly bite the dust here. Chances are not. And I was one to echo the near